Good morning, everyone, and welcome to River City Plus, the show after the show, the River City after party. It's about to be the River City recovery room because, this has been a morning.
What?
A morning.
My God, I'm trying to get my breath, but we're here.
We're here, and you did great. Producer Vaughn,
Wow.
killing it. So, something that Vaughn and I thought that we would chat about today, one of my first times ever meeting Vaughn, I actually bullied him into doing a segment with me, talking about his job he was a full-time creator, working with a lot of entrepreneurs locally, working with a lot of big names who were creating individual brands for themselves. And that's what we get to see a lot of here on River City Live. But we thought we could offer some tips and tricks on how to make it even better. What do you think?
Stopping the stock.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, right?
Yeah. So stock footage as creators, probably one of the things I would say detracts from a brand most. Now, there's a time and a place for stock footage, for examples and things like that. But something I'm noticing is so many small businesses are using generic stock photos. And you know what? People want to see you, and they want to see the people that they're going to see in the office, in the restaurant. That's who they want to be connected with. What do you think, Vaughn?
Yeah, they want to be connected. They want to actually get to know the business, know the person behind the business before they even step foot inside the room.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the big things for me is when I was out there shooting business and small business entrepreneurs, like let's get some of that personality out there so one can connect with you before they can feel comfortable about doing business with you before they even step foot in there.
Right.
So that's one of the big things for me. Just show your personality instead of stock.
Yeah, I would say show your personality and show your presence. We talk about, I think, like red flags in a relationship. You can also red flag your business without even knowing it. You could have an amazing product, an amazing service, but if people can't find you and they can't find information they feel confident in, they might not trust you, even though you're great at what you do.
So a lot of times I would tell the people that I'm working with, my clients, hey, you got to step outside of the business and look at your business from a consumer point of view, because a lot of times when it's your business, it's your baby, like you're biased, right? So when you look at it,
you think your kid's the best.
Exactly.
They're going to the Olympics. They're Miss America. You know what I mean? Like when it's your kid, like number one, but you gotta look at it with kind of a critical eye.
You have to. I think that's extremely important because no one's going to tell you your baby is ugly, right?
That's such a good way to put it. Like, no one's going to tell you your baby's ugly. Wait, is that us?
Oh.
We're telling you it could be ugly. Not the actual baby, but your business baby. It could be ugly.
The business baby.
If your usernames don't match.
Exactly.
Like if you don't have any sort of a website. Websites, you can DIY. Find a kid that's been born with a phone in their hand. Find somebody. Like I think that's what we could talk about next. Like what parts of your branding are worth the investment, especially at the beginning?
First, a website, right? Mm-hmm. Website is only good as the photos and the content that you put on it, right? So I used to tell my people all the time, a website is like this big billboard, right? Mm-hmm. And you want to make sure that billboard has all the information that a consumer could possibly need to make sure they're comfortable. That's the first thing. So the content on it, videos, it has to be quality. You want to actually invest in a real good photographer to take branding photos the right way. So you have some photographers that like real artsy with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. But you really want to get a photographer that's really has a keen eye on business, right, and how to image that. Yeah. Bright photos, airy photos, really good. I shoot a little bit on the dark side, but
I would say yours are darker, but they're very colorful at the same time. Yours are just a little more saturated, but I think you're an artist that's really good at adapting to whatever is needed for that medium too. Your natural, I think, instinct is more saturated, more colorful with a darker background, but you also know, hey, if it's food, I don't want dark food because here's what happens. It's kind of like hotel rooms. You want them to be like bright and clean because it evokes the feeling when the customer is looking at it of like, this place is clean, this place is professional, like I'm going to be safe eating whatever this is off this plate.
Exactly. That's huge, Jana. Food, and let me see. So we're talking about like the imaging aspect of it, right?
Right.
So when you're a business, how does a business contact Jana Angel if they want media exposure?
So my biggest thing, and we get a ton of these emails a day, how do I get on the show? Can I be on the show? And I sound like my elementary school teacher. I don't know. Can you? Here's what you should do if you're reaching out to a media outlet, even if it's us here at Channel 4. Tell me who you are. Tell me what you do. Tell me why you're good at it. And also, the most important thing is, what is it going to do for my audience? So, what is it going to do for my Channel 4 viewers? Tell me what you're bringing to the local community. Even if there's other businesses similar to yours, your story makes it unique. That is what sets you apart. So, tell me your story. If somebody just sends me, a message and it says, I have a local business and I want to be on the show, you'd be amazed. People won't put their name, not a phone number. Their emails like whatchamahoosit@yahoo.com.
Hey, I want to be on the show.
Vaughn will tell you I get, I don't know, 20 of them a day at least.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just email. Like I also get DMs. It's just crazy.
One thing, too, is that when you finally say okay to coming on the show and they send photos, that's when you need the photos to be taken from a photographer or quality or even videos. We don't want reels.
And listen, here's the deal. My thing is everyone has a phone now. I'm going to ask you to do this. Like if you want to just be a star in my eyes and like send me, like I said, who you are, what you do, why you're making a difference in the local community, why people need to see it. Bonus point if you say, here's what I can do on the show, like you have an activity, you've got something you can show me. This River City Live is all about show and tell. We're not a talking head show. Show me, tell me. Turn your phone sideways, find a friend, phone your mom, do something, prop it up against a tree. Take photos that are this shape.
Landscape.
You know why? Because this is the shape of your TV. This is the shape. Listen, I know what the kids are doing. I'm here. I'm groovy. I'm with it. Vertical content. That's for social media. This is how my TV eats. This is how my phone eats. TV, phone. So again, it's just little things like that that can really level up your pitch. And if you will take the time just to get with a local photographer, find somebody, make sure that you're comfortable in the price point, find the person that works for you, but get photos of you in action so that you can create something called an EPK. Electronic Press Kit is one of my favorite, easiest business tools. It's got your brand bio. It's got video of you doing your thing, even if it's 1 minute long, just you in action. And then it's got really high quality photos. And then that way, when you send your pitch, you can say, here's my press kit. I'll swoon. I'll just be like, what a star.
I've seen it.
What a star.
So another thing too with that EPK that they should include when they send to media is logos, right?
Yes.
So I used to create logos, and I give you every single file resolution that logo comes in, right? So, and it needs to be in PNG transparent when you send it to us and when you put it on your EPK. So I like to create like a brand kit to where it has your font, your colors, and your
Talk dirty to me.
So if you're sending it to me, I have everything that I need to create your brand on our show. So
yeah,
there we go.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You send me a photo or a logo on a PDF,
it's not happening. Or a screenshot, it's not happening.
Go find a millennial. Like, go do something. Go find it. Call for help. Just phone a friend. Like, because that's the thing is, like, you have one chance to make an impression, and we just want to make sure that's good because we see so many great local businesses out there every single day, and we just want to make sure you're putting your best foot forward for us or for any news outlet or any place that you're just trying to make a great impression.
Absolutely. Look, so I hope you guys can take these tips and, put them to great use because it is important. It's an investment. You're going to be investing in your business, right? You spend all this money getting it off the ground. Do not slack on the imaging part of it because that is extremely important.
Yeah. And make sure your presence is out there. Have a website, have a TikTok, have an Instagram, have a Facebook, have a Twitter. Everyone's going to be their specific audience. So I was like, just make sure you're everywhere. Make sure your name matches. Find something that works for all platforms of your business and just get your name out there and get started. I think that's the number one most important thing.
One last point for me with the website, like I just said, it's like this big, pretty billboard, but without what they call SEO, search engine optimization, or search engine marketing. It's like this big, pretty billboard that's in the desert, right? So you want to put your billboard in front of the people that are looking for your product at the exact time that they need it. So please invest in search engine optimization, SEO.
Yeah, honestly, it could be a one-page website with a couple different sections. Doesn't have to have 50 different tabs. Who you are, what you do, what you're amazing at, and whose life you're changing. All right?
Ooh, whose life are you changing?
Life are you changing? So
she's changed mine. I don't know if you guys know, but look, I sent her my resume with a whole video attached, and she was like, "Ooh."
I was like, because he was talking to me. That's the thing is like, speak it into existence, starting with the resume, starting with the pitch. I love that because it showed me that you were going to take the time to invest like that little extra bit of time in me. So I knew, and you've been doing it ever since.
Jana's awesome.
Don't let me hanging. We're on
Oh,
live.
my bad. Boom.
We'll work on it. All right, everybody. That's it for us here on River City Plus, and we're going to be back with you for a lot more fun tomorrow morning on River City Live.